Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's show. It's part 4 of our 4-part OneStream Live Winter Series. And tonight, Big Joe Shep will be looking at 2025 and from the 16th edition. What's going on? What's going to be happening? Please welcome your host for the evening, Joe Shep. Hello, everybody. How we did? Let me just turn off the we have got some absolutely brilliant New Year stuff going on in the background, but festive felicitations. Easy for me to say, so I can't even read what I wanted to say. Festive felicitations. You say Feliz Navidad. I keep on breaking into a song, and that's just a line you don't want to be going down. Greetings to everybody. Anyway, welcome to our final episode in our OneStream Live 4-part mini winter series. Blimey, I tell you what, this being on the wagon bit, I need to have a couple of drinks before I come live. I think I'm forgetting how to pronounce all my words. Our 4-part winter series, courtesy of OneStream Live, where we are looking at reflecting on 2024 and looking at the 2025 strategies and a live streaming guide. I am Big Joe Shep, founder and head of live streaming at and engagement at Livestream Solutions Livestream Academy, and a joint venture partner with their fantastic OneStream Live. Again, I have to thank the graphics team for putting some sparkly stuff there in the background of things. I am genuinely thrilled to have you here today on the very last live I'll be doing in 2024. I'm thrilled to be able to explore what we think will be the future of live streaming and digital engagement. So whether you're watching us live or on catch-up, let us know where you're from and what are you looking to do for your business or your organization or you as an individual in 2025 with live streaming and digital engagement. Now, something struck me today. As we stand on the brink of a new year, it's essential for us to reflect how far we have become. I always talk about how far we've come in the last 12 months, where you were 12 months ago, where you will be in 12 months, my own journey. But today, we're encountering 2025. That's 25 years, yes, a quarter of a century from when we thought the world was going to end. Remember Y2K? Some of you weren't even born in Y2K. My youngest lad's 21 this year, wasn't born in Y2K. I remember what I was doing with my then family, etc., etc. But those 25 years have flown by, let alone the last 12 months have flown by. So a quarter of a century has gone by. Since Y2K, we thought the world was going to end because of the millennium. Where do we come now? Well, live streaming is more than just a trend, isn't it? Alongside digital engagement, it's a vital tool for individuals, for small businesses, local businesses, and huge corporations. On tonight's show, I will take a moment or two to think about the incredible opportunities that really do await us, and how I think adaptability will define success, as it always does. Business adaptability, obviously, is like the old dinosaur to dance. If you can't move with the times, you'll get fossilized in no time. 60 years of age, I'm not a fossil. I cannot wait to share with you what is on tonight's show and some of the comments you've got coming in already. We'll come back to them in a second. Keep it right here because this is OneStream Live's and Big Joe Shep's final live of 2024 when we'll be looking at what is the industry going to do, what are Big Joe Shep's thoughts for 2025. Keep it right here with OneStream Live. Yeah, welcome. So we got a message in already. Hi, good evening, welcome. I won't even try. Please forgive me. I wouldn't even try to pronounce what that says. But you're welcome to tonight's show. If you're a streamer, or are you a gamer by the look of your handle there and especially your avatar? If you are, tell us what you think is going to be happening in 2025. Okay, so Emily Thompson, who's a business analyst and a business strategist, said adaptability will be the cornerstone for success for businesses of all sizes of all sizes in the digital age. And I think that's coming true more than ever before. So before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. How do you see live streaming and digital engagement transforming your business in 2025? Share your thoughts like our good friend in the chat, and we'll put them up and we'll discuss them. If you don't know, that's okay, by the way. People sometimes will watch the shows and think, I want to get involved. I know that I saw you, Big Joe Shep, I saw your program back in September when we did transitioning from traditional marketing methods across through digital transformation, live streaming, digital engagement, all of that. I know I've left it, but I still need to get involved. It isn't too late. Don't worry about what people are saying about AI. Your brain would be absolutely scrambled if you think, well, this AI and that AI and the other and which app and which software and which whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Take the first steps. And you can't do AI unless you're live streaming in lots of ways for me, because it's a bit like everybody saying, oh, video shorts. Short videos are absolutely everything now, because people's attention spans and blah, 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 blah. Actually, they said that about absolutely everything, the attention span. But it's the quality of the content that you are putting out, which you need to focus on. So video longs, like this, video shorts, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, are both important. As you move forward to 2025, do not let anybody tell you that one is more important than the other. Why? Because the long version can then be repurposed into a number of other things. It can be repurposed into a short, a teaser, a taster for the full show or for you, your business, your organization. It can be downloaded, the long version can be downloaded and put into a podcast. That's a different area, a different reach, different engagement. You can write like a 4-part series like this that we do once a month with OneStream Live. Very innovative way of that they want to do. 4 parts to the month, and that builds and builds and builds and builds like we've done every month that I've been with them. And I've really grown to embrace that idea of the 4-part series that we put together with them. So that's really important. So you can do the live streaming as a service, the 1 hour, remember that. You then repurpose it, video shorts. We can then download it for a podcast. We can then write a blog article on a specific topic that we're doing for the month. And then again, as you know, with Livestream Solutions, Livestream Academy, we have our own social media content scheduling service, both for social media as a package and also through Opus Clips, that we use, and we can schedule stuff out directly from there as well. So it doesn't matter whether you've started, is my point. What you need to do is you need to contact us and have that conversation with ourselves or with OneStream Live. Again, go to onestream.live. Bottom right-hand corner. I say this every single show, and I make no apologies for it, because the customer service team, which I believe is second to none personally, which is why they've got 3 5-star reviews from me as an individual streamer for the service and help that they've given me. Sometimes a little bit of duress from me, but they've been absolutely superb. So, but it's a huge organization. The customer service team are live humans. It's not bots and them waiting. That's pretty cool. And that's really what it's important about. So that's what you need to do. Go and ask them. They will put you in touch with myself directly or one of my team. Normally it's with me directly first, because that's the agreement I've got with people, that I will do the first discovery call with you to get to know you, and then we'll bring the team in. Or if you want me particularly, then we can negotiate on that. So let's look very, very quickly before we look at our predictions on the necessity of live streaming and digital engagement, and why it's essential really for building authentic community connections. And that's what all this is about, ladies and gents. It's about building those connections and you don't have to be the best. I go through this every single time. I'm not the best live streamer in the world. I'm not the best businessman in the world by far. I'm not the best anything. But you know what? I enjoy what I do. I enjoy telling the story. I enjoy sharing the story of the clients I'm working with, the joint venture partners we're working with. I enjoy sharing the studio. If you didn't watch the first 3 episodes, please go to OneStream Live's YouTube channel and click subscribe for all the latest stuff from myself and the rest of the team. Last week's show where we looked at goal planning and systems, especially systems, then goals, and your planning for this year and beyond for your life. And I shared the studio with the great Susie Manley from the 5 Foot Group in Brisbane in Australia. And again, we are just looking with an agency now how we can help people. That's what it's about. It's about being real, authentic, honest, and making people know that they can do that too. You don't have to be you don't have to be some Hollywood star. You don't have to look perfect. What you got to be is just be authentic, believe in the people that you're working with, and that's where it goes from there. So live streaming creates real-time engagement and interactions, allows brands to be able to link in directly with their audiences. I did a thing before Christmas, by the way, supporting small local businesses during the winter festive period, which is very important that we do support them. And we did a range of them, and I put one up. Guy I've never met. And I tell you the story because of how powerful it can be. I had a lot of comments that came back to me recently about the fact that we hit 1 million views on Facebook with a tiny amount of followers on a post to share, and how we managed to do that as an example. We had 10,000 views recently from a guy who's a local guy in here, Ronan Cullen, and he runs a flooring service, so he lays floors, carpets, everything. Very, very good. Very, very good. It was the first time ever that I've promoted somebody without using their service, because the reviews on the man, and then when I chatted with him and everything online, just an ordinary guy who had built a huge following, about 25,000 following, from Dublin, Wicklow, down here into Wexford and that as well. And it was great. And you could just see sometimes your sixth sense tells you. So I went out of my comfort zone to promote somebody that I hadn't used before, and it was very, very good to do so. Okay, 10,000, for a small business. This is what we could do for your business with OneStream Live and with Livestream Solutions, Livestream Academy. It's important that we do that we support businesses at every level. Remember, local then global where possible. So Livestreaming and Digital Engagement allows local businesses, corporates at the other end of them, and two ends of the scale, to be able to showcase their products, share their stories about the journey. Because that's another thing. 2025 more, people are going to be wanting to understand more about you. We will come on to where online shopping, e-commerce shopping, it is changing into community commerce, very much so. But live streaming creates that unique opportunity for local businesses to build that authentic connections with the communities. There was a fact I picked up recently. I can't remember what it's from. If he wants to know, then I will share it with you. I will find out the exact thing. But the number of surveys that showed around about 73% of consumers are more likely to purchase from a brand after watching a live stream. That isn't just about the product. It's about the trust that you build with. Know me, like me, trust me, follow me, buy from me, repeat. As Jill Woods, the great Jill Woods would say, from Practice Momentum. It's great. It's very, very powerful. So, but let's talk about accessibility marketing. Okay, live streaming for me levels the playing field in an affordable way for small local businesses, medium businesses, to be able to reach their audience, to be able to get that message across. It also allows huge corporations at the other end of the scale to come down a level and personalize really what they're doing. Do you understand me? So it hits it in both two ways. So you can use this, excuse me, live streaming and digital engagement as you can leverage this tool. Of course, the personalization that it allows, real-time responses to customer questions, engagement, it's like no other. How can you utilize this in your business? That's what you've got to ask yourself. How can you utilize this in your business? Let's shift gears then and talk about some evolving industry trends that we need to keep an eye on. One significant trend is the increasing importance of organic social media strategies. Okay, so organic reach is declining. We've been through this a number of times before, where the likes of Facebook, Meta are showing maximum 2.5 to 5% of your followers a post, even with the magic highlight, which you can use 3 times a week, blah, 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 blah. So they're controlling what the people see. People follow you for a reason, because they want to understand more about what you're doing, your product, your service, your story, etc., etc., etc. What's breaking, what's coming up. But the control is out of your hands. So one of the things, again, is a lot of people will know, for those of you who don't, OneStream Live run a thing called hosted live pages, where if you don't have a website, we can set up a hosted live page with your own TV channel on it. Basically, it's a TV channel, and whenever you can share that into, if you don't have a website. We do have a web company that we're a joint venture partner with, who built ours, and lots of other people within who we're working with. But if you don't have one, you can do a hosted live page courtesy of OneStream Live. You can go live. The other end of the scale, after that, you can go live to your website with OneStream Live with an embed, what we call an embed code. Don't worry about the technicalities. We give a little bit of code to the person who does your website. If you have one, they stick it on your website. Every time you go live, it goes live on your website. Why? It means, remember what we just talked about, 2.5 to 5%? Those days are going. Yes, we'll need social media, but the days of going where that control is there. In 2025, you want to be taking more of your control back. That's one of my top tips. Take control back about you and your business and what you're doing. Don't think that Facebook, Meta, don't think that Google, as good as Google are, an alphabet company, don't think they're worried about you. What they're worried about is how they can get you to buy ads, because that's where huge billions come from, is on the advertising. So if they only show a post to 2.5 to 5% of you people, why? If you go to your website live, you can then put 100% of your content will be seen by 100% of your people 100% of the time. Take control back in 2025. That's where this is going. That's one of my biggest tips. Consistency. I sit in the podcast group at the moment. It's very, very good. A lot of questions about, we say podcast, live streaming as a service. There's a lot of blurring about what you do. We provide live streaming as a service as a company, Livestream Solutions, Livestream Academy. We joint venture partner with OneStream Live to be able to provide that. We then use that, as I said before, and repurpose that, including the podcasts. So there is a difference between the two, and what you need to be doing is you need to be live streaming and then using the live stream as a podcast along with those other things. Just to clarify, we've talked about long form and short form and the difference between the two, and everybody's now going into, it's like, what's the expression? The emperor's new clothes. Oh, I better jump onto that. Oh, everybody's going for short form. Yes, short form is important. Oh, that's what I missed saying before. We talk about short form and long form. I've explained why the long form is important, to be able to repurpose the content, of which short form can be one of those things as well. The blog articles, we know, this is in a world apparently where we're still being told that the attention span is that of a goldfish. Have we met? I know, crap that joke. I quite like that. I don't know why I laugh at my own jokes. They're dreadful. My kids will be watching this and thinking, oh, geez, Dad, will you stop it with it? So, blog articles. We now know that a blog article of 2,000 or more does 20% better. So that really throws out the water, doesn't it? The fact that people People now want to use a thing called semantics for learning, VHF, visual, hearing, feeling. So different people will resonate with different things. Some people, business type people or people who are traveling or whatever, they will probably listen to the podcasts more, where they can listen to it on the train or traveling or in the car or whatever, or in the background, whatever you're doing at home. Some people will want to watch the live video or watch it on in case you missed it. We re-show it again, stuff like that. Some people will want to read the blog, so that what we call the Knowledge Hub blog article, so an accompanying blog article that you can put in your Knowledge Hub on your website that accompanies the 2-part, 3-part, 4-part series or whatever it is you're doing. So there's all of those different things that can be done. These things are becoming more and more and more in 2025. We've touched on them previously on previous shows. We know where it's coming to, but these things, the whole package, what we would call a digital engagement business support package, based on the originating Livestream show, are going to be coming more and more and more. The elephant in the room currently is AI and AR. So let's just a second dive into the technology and how it will shape our future. So artificial intelligence and AR are really set to revolutionize the content creation. We have seen it this year, and I did put a caveat at the beginning of the show really on the amount of AI tools that are out there and what we are doing, and the fact that there is so many of them and which ones are right. There's a difficulty. Also, excuse me, AI is there for me, and I think things will settle down a little bit. There'll be more of it, but it will settle a little bit in 2025. Instead of people chasing the emperor's new clothes, the next golden thing, it will be more of a, okay, what do I need? What is my plan and strategy for my business? Okay, what do I need? Because AI will a mix of 2025, the prediction from BJS is a mixture of the human engagement, human use of AI. AI is never going to replace you. People using AI are going to replace you. There's the fundamental difference. So AI is used as a time-saving mechanism. It gives you more ideas. It can expand what you're working on, and all those your strategies. That's how you're going to optimize it in 2025. You need to find the human connection who understands that AI bit, whether it's video or blog articles or whatever it is that you need for your business or organization. You need to find the right human who knows the AI element and how to use that and become a joint venture partner with them. That's where we're going in 2025. AI just isn't a trend. It's becoming essential for marketers to optimize their content strategy. AR itself will come more into play, where you can help customers experience the product, the service before you buy it. They can then go online. They can then look at once they've viewed it. You're going to be seeing an awful lot more of. No, I'm going to wait because I've got a short video to show you. As people know, in fact, let me just take this message first. We've always got a guest on. Okay, so I can't see who this, because it's a Facebook problem. I can't see who that user is. I will later, and I will reply back to you once I know who you are, send you a personal message. But thank you for joining us tonight. Rather than use social media, can you use your links on the more professional platform of LinkedIn? I'm thinking that would be more targeted than a social platform. Our company use YouTube to stream. Really, really good question, which I definitely will follow up on. That's a really good thing. Okay, so let's just talk about, I'm going to leave that up there for anybody who's watching. Let's just talk about the difference between omni-channel and multicasting, because I get asked that a lot. What's the difference? So omni-channel is where you're going through different channels to send the same messages out to bring you all back to the same solution. So if you're using different platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, is another one. TikTok shopping is going to be huge for a number of people in 2025 because you don't have to be perfect at it. Actually, there's people going on buying stuff on eBay, repackaging it, putting it out twice the price. People are buying it. It's yeah. How long that will last, I don't know, but I think that's going to be quite big in 2025 as well. But rather than use social media, you see, LinkedIn is social media. LinkedIn is not what it was. YouTube is social media. It's all social. It's all a platform, in my humble opinion. It's just that one of the things I like about YouTube, though, is YouTube's algorithm is now changing, and it is, you don't have to have a massive following currently to be able to use YouTube moving forward from, in 2025 and beyond, because it is actually picking up the smaller provider, the smaller channels, and being able to take that, because it is about the content, not the numbers of followers you've got. And we all know that an awful lot of people bought the followers anyway in a number of areas. So YouTube is really good, and I think that is outside of your website, and I've said this for months now, outside of going live to your website, and again, to reiterate, your website has to be, website is king. It's king, queen, and it's the jack of knave. It's absolutely everything. Because when you're on your website live streaming and people are on your website, they are more likely to look around your website than going from any other platform, whatever you describe the platform as. Go from the platform to the website is something that none of the social media or the social platforms like to do. So you've got to come away from that to go on. Whereas if you're going live to your website, they are more likely to click on something, especially if you use something like, I don't know, a QR code. So you've got a QR code on your screen. That's going to be coming in 2025. That's just a massive thing where people can see it on the screen when you're live streaming, and they will go directly to the website and have a look around. You can actually put a QR code up there with a specific item you want to market, and then being able to see that as people are clicking into it. There's another thing that's coming in 2025, and platforms will need to be, live streaming platforms will need to be adopting that very, very quickly, because again, taking the viewer from whichever platform you are on, whether it's YouTube or whatever, through to your website has got to be. So I'll come back to you. I will quantify my thing on LinkedIn, though. I don't think it's as professional as it was. It is not what it used to be a while ago for me. So yeah, I've got a profile on there. I dip in and out of LinkedIn, to be honest, because it doesn't, we'll share some stuff in there, and we've got some plans for some bigger stuff in there. But the secret is in 2025 is that whole thing of building engagement, and therefore finding groups that are kin to where your business is, or what the story you're trying to tell, the product and service you have, getting your message out there to different groups is something that you need to grow in 2025. So there's another tip of one of the things that are coming. It's secondary almost to a subscription service. So it's reverse. You're finding groups in any social platform that you can join to share your message, legitimately share your message. And if you're positive and you've got a good product or service, and you're doing this engagement, spread that message. Find groups that are kin to what you're interested in, join them, engage with people. It's that personal interaction which is second to only being in a room with somebody. So all of those things, hopefully I tied in. But yeah, LinkedIn, it's okay. It's not what it was for me. It is just another platform, but nothing anywhere will ever get away from going to your website to be able to live stream. Now, what I wanted to do was, but thank you for that. It raises a very valuable point. I want to talk about predictions for 2025. As people know, I love scouring across YouTube. I do. There's some great things there for short videos, and there are some big, huge hitters, some big players say this, that, the other on predictions, and I'm like, you know what? If it doesn't resonate with me, it just doesn't resonate. If my sixth sense tells me this is quite good, and I came across this video, which I'm going to screen share now, and this was by a guy called Noah Sargent. Never met him. I have reached out to him, interestingly, just today when I found this the other day. He's the CEO of a company called Corporate Streams, and I do like to find the right fit to stuff that I share out there. And like I say, there's a whole myriad and plethora of stuff out there. But this simple explanation. Now, Noah talks about, a CEO of Corporate Streams, talks about what's happening in the next 10 years, 2024 to, excuse me, 2034. However, an awful lot of that is on the rising curve that we're going. And again, another reason I play this only because I think the young lad speaks an awful lot of sense. Whilst 10 years seems a long time away and we don't know how that's going to hit, I think what he condenses into 8 minutes is very good at where industry and life is going to go. I go back to two things 25 years ago at Y2K. Where have you come in 25 years? I mean, I was 35 then. An awful lot of things have happened to me, my family, my friends since then. An awful lot of them aren't here, but it's flown by. Let alone this time last year when I did a small organic live for about 6.5 minutes about what was coming up. And what was coming up this day 12 months ago, I'd been off social media for 3.5 months, I think it was, because we were planning, after 6 years of doing live streaming around a whole different range of stuff, mostly rugby, but other stuff as well, to go live in February 2025. So it was this day 12 months ago. I'd come off social media. Those 3 months, by the way, flew. It hit 2025. We went live on the 1st of February. It's now the 28th of December. Where will you be in the next 12 months, let alone 10 years? So the whole point is that this goes very, very fast. So this is CEO of Corporate Streams, Noah Sargent. And I want to share this with you because I think it's a very, very interesting message that he sends out there.
As technology continues to evolve, the way we communicate is also changing. Today, live streaming has become a popular tool in the corporate world to reach a wider audience and connect with employees across different locations. But what can we expect for the future of live streaming in corporate communications over the next 10 years?
Be seen, heard, and better understood through virtual gatherings. Elevate your message with Corporate Streams.
Hey everybody, I'm Noah, the founder of Corporate Streams. Our aim is to minimize distractions and maximize impact through modern communication tools. Over the next 10 years, I expect to see a number of technology shifts and changes to live corporate communication. We might see 3D screens and cameras, augmented reality, and artificial communicators in our future. So let's talk about some of the tangible and practical advances before we get into the more aspirational. Interactive features. We can expect to see an even wider range of interactive features. Viewers can be able to engage with the content in real time, asking questions, providing feedback, and even interacting with other viewers. This will create a more interactive experience and make employees feel more involved in the communication process. Fiber. It is likely that we'll see even higher quality live streams with the advancement of fiber networks. This will allow higher quality video and audio with less lag time, making it easier for remote employees to feel like they are part of the conversation and providing more engaging content for everyone. Additionally, this could potentially lead to the development of new technologies that will allow for even more interactive and engaging content. VR and AR. Virtual and augmented reality are expected to play even bigger roles in live streaming. This will allow viewers to feel like they're in the same room as the presenter, even if they are 1,000 miles away. This will create a more personal and engaging experience for all viewers, and it could lead to the development of new ways to present information, such as virtual product demos or virtual reality meetings. Hey, I would love to hear from you what you enjoy the most about live streaming. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I talk about a hot topic, AI, and how it's affecting our future today. Analytics. More advanced analytics and tracking of live streaming engagement will be available. This will enable companies to measure the effectiveness of their live stream strategies and make changes wherever necessary. With more data available, companies will be able to make more informed decisions about their communication strategies, ensuring that employees receive the information that is most relevant to them. more formats and customizations. Moreover, an organization can consider incorporating various multimedia formats such as live video, pre-recorded video, and audio-only broadcasts to cater to different preferences and situations. For instance, some employees might prefer audio-only broadcasts because they can listen to the content while commuting or doing other tasks. On the other hand, others might prefer live video feeds because they can interact with the presenter and ask questions. Therefore, providing multiple formats can increase the accessibility and engagement for employees. 3D screens and cameras. Over the next 10 years, we can expect a significant advancement in 3D screens without glasses and 3D cameras, revolutionizing the live streaming experience. Currently, 3D screens often require the use of special glasses to achieve their depth perception. However, ongoing research and development are focused on creating glasses-free 3D screens that will provide an immersive visual experience for the viewers. These screens allow users to perceive depth and detail without the need for additional accessories. In addition to glasses-free 3D screens, 3D cameras will also undergo remarkable improvements. These cameras will capture content with great precision and depth, enabling viewers to feel like they are truly present in the live streaming environment. As technology progresses, we can anticipate enhanced image quality, more accurate color representation, and improved depth perception, creating an even more realistic and captivating experience for viewers. These advancements in glasses-free 3D screens and 3D cameras will bring live streaming to new heights, blurring the lines between virtual and physical worlds. Viewers will be able to enjoy an immersive and lifelike experience, feeling as if they were right there, interacting with the content in real time. This will undoubtedly revolutionize the way corporate communications are delivered, making them more engaging, interactive, and impactful than ever before. Gamification. To make live streams more engaging and interactive, gamification elements can be integrated into the platform. This approach can encourage employees to participate in live events and learn while having fun. For instance, quizzes, polls, and other interactive elements can be included to increase engagement and promote participation. Training. Internal training and development can be facilitated through live streaming, allowing employees to learn new skills and knowledge in real time. This approach can provide a cost-effective solution for organizations to deliver training and development programs to a large audience at once. Additionally, it can save time and resources compared to traditional training programs. Artificial intelligence. The implementation of artificial intelligence is a groundbreaking advancement that has the potential to revolutionize the way we provide content to employees. With this technology, we can not only personalize the content, but also provide a more engaging and enriching experience for each individual. By understanding their unique interests and needs, we can recommend a wide range of relevant content, courses, or training programs that are specifically designed to enhance their skills and knowledge. Personalized approach ensures that employees receive the most valuable resources and opportunities for growth, leading to increased productivity and job satisfaction. AI-powered communication platforms can enhance the overall viewing experience by providing real-time translations, automated closed captions, and voice recognition capabilities. This seamless integration of AI technology in live streaming communication will not only increase engagement, but also enable companies to deliver more impactful and effective messages to their employees. With advancements in AI technology, it is possible to create virtual presenters or spokespersons that can deliver information and engage with employees in a dynamic and interactive manner. These AI-powered virtual presenters can be designed to have human-like appearances and voice, providing more relatable and engaging experiences for the viewers. They can deliver presentations, conduct interviews, and host live streams, all while being able to adapt to different communication styles and preferences. The use of AI as an on-screen talent in a corporate communication setting brings several advantages. First, it can ensure consistency in delivery and messaging, as virtual presenters can adhere to predefined scripts and guidelines. Secondly, it can provide real-time translations and closed captions, enabling seamless communication with a global audience. Additionally, AI-powered virtual presenters can be available 24/7, eliminating scheduling conflicts and allowing for on-demand access to information. By employing AI as your on-screen talent, organizations can optimize their communication efforts, ensuring an effective and engaging delivery of information to its employees. This approach not only enhances accessibility and convenience, but it also opens up new possibilities for interactive and personalized corporate communications in the future. Is it good? It is important to note that while the advancements mentioned above provide exciting possibilities for the future of live streaming corporate communications. It is not to say that these are inherently good or bad. These are tools that are most likely to be utilized by organizations to enhance their communication strategies and engage with employees in a more impactful way. As with any technology, it is crucial to consider the ethical implications and ensure that these advancements are implemented responsibly and with the best interests of the employees and stakeholders in mind. By leveraging these tools thoughtfully, employees can create a more immersive and personalized communication experience, fostering connections and driving positive outcomes in the years to come. The future of live streaming corporate communications is exciting. With an even wider range of interactive features, high quality video and audio, virtual and augmented reality, and more advanced analytics and tracking, companies will be able to communicate more effectively and connect with employees in a more meaningful way. At Corporate Streams, we are excited to continue to innovate and bring you the latest in live streaming technology. If you're looking for more great free resources on live streaming, check out corporatestreams.com. We offer various free resources like the webcast checklist. Stay tuned for more updates from us on the future of live streaming. See you in the next video.
Oh, there you go. I make no apologies for Jen. I think he sums up in all the wheat and chaff, all the huge giant players that I've seen online. I think Noah Sargent, CEO of Corporate Streams, sums up where we're going, not over the next 10 years, but imminently. I've just gone on and I've checked. I just go back to this. This is my good mate, JB, Jim Brady. James, I reread your thing again. To answer it more directly, because I misread the first bit in my hurry, so forgive me for that. But yes, what we do with OneStream Live is a thing called multicasting. We can live stream to 45, 50 different locations across the globe through one. So that's the difference between we were talking before about. I probably didn't answer that properly on omnichannel and multicasting. So omnichannel, going to different platforms to get the same message across. Multicasting is where, so tonight, for example, we are casting through the virtual studio created by OneStream Live, and we are going out to OneStream Live YouTube channel, Livestream Solutions YouTube channel. We are going out to OneStream Live's Facebook professional page and to their LinkedIn account, going out to my LinkedIn account and to my website as well. So could go to more locations if I wanted to. And so that's what we call multicasting. So you can get the same message. So for you, your company, James, your company uses YouTube to stream. That's just one small bit of what they should be doing. I'll follow up with you, obviously, mate, because you're a pal of mine, because it may be something that your company wants to look at wrong. It is something your company needs to look at, needs to be doing, whether they want to or not. So I'll follow up with you over the next couple of days, mate. And my best wishes to your mum. Hope she's getting better soon. Because the whole live streaming thing is about going out to different locations. As I said before, we use live streaming as a service. We multicast that out to a lot of different locations live. We then follow that up and we reshow that again. We then repurpose it through our digital engagement monthly business support packages, where we take the stream. We do some short video clips through our joint venture partner, Opus Clips. We can download it and put it into a podcast, and we can then put it into a blog article. More especially though for your company, we can go live directly to the site. How powerful is that? They probably don't even know, and no disrespect to them, most companies are just doing YouTube streaming or this streaming or that streaming. They're not doing the full package. 2025, we need to get with the program and do the full package. And that means we need to have the conversation where we can then take our packages of what we do and break those down at what fits within the strategy of, because what you're doing is you're telling a story. You're telling a story. In the Irish would say Shanachheim. You're telling them a story about what you're doing, where you've come from, where you are, what you're going to do, creating that bond between people. Hopefully that answers the question. I'll be in touch, JB. This is from our good friend who we mentioned before, Susie Manley, a 5-foot rope in Brisbane, Australia, 10 hours ahead of us. Good morning to you, Mrs. I hope that you and the team are all well, and that you and the family had a great festive period so far. Again, we have more resources at our fingertips than ever before, and we need to learn how to use them to expand our businesses or get left behind. It does. I've got another small video I'm going to finish with tonight, which is one I use quite regularly from Managing Director of Secret Source Marketing in the UK, because nothing's changed in why people should be becoming involved in live streaming. But that is a very, very valuable point that is raised there, that we have more resources at our fingertips than ever before. And, you know, what you need to do is pick the ones that you think fit you, based on your strategy, based on what you like to do. You know, don't try and use everything. You use the ones that are fit for you. And again, live streaming is one of the best resources we can use as business owners. 100%. That's the tip that you need to take away as well. So I'm going to cover another couple of them just to finish off with in a few minutes. It's seriously the best way to connect with your audience and to allow them to be more immersed in sharing. 100%. So experts are projecting increased, obviously, utilization across this course site research in the States, I think it was, stated that live stream shopping. And this is a fundamental change when we talk about tips for 2025. Course Site Research, a huge company in America, said that live stream shopping is expected to become a $25 billion market in the US alone by 2025 or throughout 2025. We are transitioning, it is fair to say, from what we think of as online shopping and e-commerce shopping to live stream and community shopping. So what do I mean by that? Live stream, remember talking about why, the important thing, I've been saying this for months now, bloody why you've got to go to your website. It's because you have that control back. Nothing changes in the messages that we're sending. Go live, multicast, repurpose everything into a digital engagement package. Go live onto your website. People on your website, their click, their buy. That's what it's about. That's why you absolutely have a business on doing this. So live stream and community shopping. So imagine being able to live stream and people are buying stuff and you can see them buying your stuff while you're live. Oh, by the way, for any live streamers out there who put the stream back up again under the banner of, I call it, in case you missed it, to again, because a lot of people don't always watch it live, they'll watch it whenever. So when you put it back up again, make sure you remember what time it's going to go out, and then follow up with them and do engage as if you're live. That's what we can do with OneStream Live. You can put it back out again as if you're live. So we repurpose that. We restream that within the studio. There's so many different things you can do. One of the things that we've done with live streaming, OneStream Live got a new enterprise plan for businesses now, where you can have up to 4 cameras on, so you can be looking at different. So it's not just looking at some good handsome young chap like me. You've got different cameras on, so you can be looking at different products and stuff as well, all on stream to 4 cameras. You've got a teleprompter service if you're not quite used to working without notes or something, and you can currently on YouTube, but that's changing in 2025 with OneStream Live. You can go live 24/7. That for an individual is creating a bloody TV channel. That's it. You are creating your own TV channel through OneStream Live, going live 24/7. That's it. It's a game changer. So you need to be having the conversation. So yes, right, people know that I love working with small and local businesses and medium organizations, and we also work with some big as well. The big you bring down, the small and local you build up, and that's how you get a meeting in the middle. So live streaming and community shopping is going to grow in 2025. That's another big BJS prediction. Community shopping is whereby you are supporting small and local to medium businesses as well, to be able to help them through. And go back to 2 weeks ago when we talked about holiday hacks for shopping and getting started in live streaming. But the holiday hacks thing, actually, a lot of people came back to me and said thanks very much, because actually the way we worded it, the way I worded it, was about how you can save money across the year in doing things, not just holiday hacks. You can do it for this period, but you can do it across the whole year and save yourself an awful lot of money. So go back and watch that. Again, go to OneStream Live on YouTube and subscribe. And there's the whole thing of it. Every 4-part show that I do and the other content creators do is all there. So online shopping and e-commerce shopping changing to now where we're doing live stream shopping, where we're live there and your people are buying this stuff and engaging with you live. And that community shopping as well, where they're supporting small and local businesses more from doing this. Okay. And again, imagine this. Imagine when a local area, a region, not only had what's huge across the UK, Ireland, Europe, the States, North America, I'm sure it's the same in other countries as well, are what we call artisanal, I can never say that word, artisan markets. So we've got these small local markets or regional markets that people go to, massive. They are worth billions and billions and billions. So imagine this though, where you've got a monthly physical artisan market and they build on that with a monthly virtual expo. So we do a 30-minute slot. Businesses and organizations across all levels can promote themselves on that virtual expo with a 30-minute slot with their own branding, the ticker tape going through there, somebody to work with, to interview them, to tell their story. It gives them actually a taster of what the business does, who they are, what they sell, where you can find them online and then physically. So you vary the month between the physical monthly market session or the business session where you can find them, and then you do the virtual expo as well. This is something that Susie Manley does in Brisbane and Australia. She runs virtual expos as well, and this is something that we've had on our cards now for the last year, and I am very, very proud to announce tonight that we will be doing our first in Q2. We will be doing our first virtual expo 2025 with one of our clients, the Ulster-based South African snack, food and meat company, Kinako Biltong. And again, this joint venture partnership will see us jointly hosting a day-long virtual expo with 10 businesses, and we'll give them 30 minutes with all their own branding, the details, and they'll invite 10 of their partner businesses that they work in the artisan markets on. But it's not just done by me and my company, it's done as a joint venture partnership with them. Why? Because they are trusted by their people. Like Susie Manley, who runs 5 Foot Rope. Susie and her company are trusted by those other people. That's why I work with her. We're working on a thing for her agency now because this is so powerful, and more to follow on that one. But that's what we're doing. So Kinako Biltong will be our first virtual expo partner, and I'm going to see the girls at the end of January up in Ulster to finalize everything we're doing with them this year and the virtual expo experience. But 10 businesses will do in one day, 30 minutes this side, to give them a taster of what can be done. It's their first foray professionally into live streaming. Okay. Consumers are increasingly shifting towards that live stream shopping experience. Just mentioned that live streaming, shopping and community shopping. It all ties in together. A more global world, but we're actually bringing things back a little bit more locally. Statistics generally show that 73% of consumers are more likely to purchase after engaging with a live stream. All of these things go back to go to your own bloody website. I can't say it anymore. There's a reason why you need to work with people like us, work with people like the great 5 Foot Rope, Susie Manley. These are the organizations that are changing from the ground up. They are helping so many people. And that's why we're attracted to each other, because we have a kindred spirit in what we are looking to do. So 73% of consumers are more likely to purchase after engaging with a live stream. You've got to have your site to be able to do that. We can build that for you, or we can give you a hosted live page through OneStream Live. What does it mean for you, though? It's time to develop your own comprehensive live streaming strategy that includes planning, promotion, follow-up engagement, and we can bring all this together. So a couple more. In fact, I think this is Susie again. Again, we've seen virtual echoes are the bombs, and you misses do it better than most people. Yes, it is amazing. I am very, very excited. I'm excited than a seagull who has stolen a chip. In fact, they've moved into the chip. He got rid of the owners, and it's now called the Pecking Place. There we go. I used that one, I think, previously. It's still dreadful. So where are we? A couple of BJS's live streaming thoughts for let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. 2025. I'm just a dad with dad jokes, really, aren't I? You can talk a little bit. So what's coming up in 2025? So I think let's bring a few things together, then, shall we? Influencers versus micro and nano influencing. There's a difference there, in the same way as live streaming shopping and community shopping is growing and going to be growing more. The influencers, there are some so-called influencers that I wouldn't trust the right way to sit on a toilet, let alone how they are managing to breathe the air that whichever God you believe in has given them. You know, you can have millions of followers. Interestingly enough, amongst all of the noise, I found Noah Sargent and Corporate Streams, who spoke an awful lot of simple truth of what's happened in the next 10 years, over 8 minutes. And that's what stood out for me in the crowd. You don't, James Brady, my pal JB, so before his company, they stream through YouTube. YouTube is changing, as I've said, and becoming more powerful for the smaller streamers so you can grow. There is a thing going wrong around, by the way, on YouTube, which will grow a little bit more. And I only mention this because it's not my cup of tea. It's called faceless videos, and there'll be some people who make some money out of it, but it's a busted flush as far as I'm concerned. Might be proved wrong, but what I know, I don't have millions like some people, but there's some very good people out there. And if that's the sort of thing that you want to be into, then follow a guy called Austin Armstrong. Ozzy is just brilliant at what he does with his product and service, Syllabi. And very, very good. Not my cup of tea, but there are these things out there. So I always go back to say, what is your strategy? What is your plan? What do you need? And from them, you need to then find the human individual that understands that portion of AI that's going to help you. That's the BJS tip. It's not rocket science. Don't think AI is going to do it all for you. The human using the AI to help you, save you time, treated equally as a joint venture partner with them is the solution to go in 2025. What's my next tip? We've talked about online shopping and e-commerce shopping being sort of moved over to in favor of that trust that you're building, that engagement you're building with, and also entertainment, by the way. You know, this is entertainment. So you can shop and have a bit of crack, and as we say in Ireland, the use of QR codes, streaming directly to websites, way to achieve more. Again, make no apologies for bringing that up again. Niche markets will provide improved ways to promote and self-support community e-commerce, virtual expos, virtual artisan markets, overlapping the two. That's where we're going in 2025. That will help more people. Moving on from that, the other thing that I think will become quite big is something the likes of Susie already does with 5 Foot Rope, and the great Jill Woods does with Practice Momentum. Those of you who watched our previous shows and the stuff done with Jill, she supports small healthcare providers. So doctors, dentists, podiatrists, chiropractors, all that sort of stuff in the healthcare industry. She runs an agency looking after those as well. Subscription services like the ones the girls use and real-time interactive engagement will create an even better, improved trust and connection with people. I go back to what I set up Livestream Solutions, Livestream Academy to do, and the raison d'etre, oh, fancy French word for a phrase for this time of the night, isn't it, in 2024, is to elevate brands and create a thriving, engaged community. Those two things, to elevate your brand and to create a thriving, engaged community. And we set this up back in February of this year, and nothing has changed. It's still those things. And we do that through live streaming. Live streaming is a service, what the studio provides, and breaking that down and repurposing it into digital engagement business support packages each month. What's changed? Nothing. We just knew what was coming, and we set it up in such a way, and then taking this year to tweak some things, and we're still tweaking as we go along, and we will still be tweaking this year. What else is going to become? Subscription services and things like that will create a better bond in a group, and people don't mind paying for stuff that adds value to their lives and where they feel they belong and fit in. That's another important thing. Right, let's finish off. Lifelong learning and educational capability. Everybody knows that I've got this real penchant for one of my penchants is for lifelong learning. And I think that live streaming and live streaming capabilities will be able to offer a more dynamic platform for lifelong learning, enable individuals to access, knowledge and skills from the comfort of their own homes. But as part of a team, as part of a group, comes back to the subscription service, they don't have to do it on their own. Interactive sessions where viewers can engage directly in real time. You're going to see it more and more with universities and all of those type of things as well. And sports clubs, sports clubs, where you can put your club once a month, run a 1 hour show or a 45-minute show that brings everybody up to date with what's happening in your community for your club. Rugby, golf, hockey, football, blah, 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 whatever. That's what's going to grow in 2025, and we will be at the forefront of leading that. More to follow on that one. So those interactive sessions, again, where viewers can engage directly with experts, with people that they know and trust within the clubs or wherever, ask questions in real time, discuss any aspects. It's more simplified way of being able to build that trust in that community and share. Whether it's through workshops, tutorials, educational series, that's effectively what we do. 4-part series once a month. It's an educational series, for businesses, for individuals, for organizations. Live streaming really empowers the individuals to continuously expand the knowledge base and adapt. When we go back to the very beginning, adaptability to the changing demands in the personal and professional life. So again, by leveraging this technology, you can stay informed and relevant in what is an ever-changing world. So joint venture partnerships, live streaming and digital, and this is really important, this one, live streaming and digital engagement specialists using a mix of those natural human skills and AI to improve efficiency, to improve ideas, will become more aligned. So I go back to find what is your strategy, engage with people like ourselves, engage with people like Susie or Jill in their different agencies, Nick Carlson at Secret Source Marketing, another great company based in the UK but servicing people globally. Have the conversation with them and they will put a package together of what you need. And then from that, you will be able to build on that with the likes of live streaming and digital engagement. Agencies, as I've said, will be able to avail of the power of live streaming, create mini TV channels for the clients. There we go. Wowza. So as I wrap up today and we look forward towards 2025, 25 years on from Y2K, I thought I'd seen a lot of things in my time. I didn't think that the world was going to change this much. Live streaming is at the heart of everything I'm doing now, and I absolutely love it. It's building community connections, leveraging organic social strategies, embracing AI, and AR will enhance your content creation. But you don't have to do that alone. You don't have to be a specialist in it. That's where I work with different people, because Some of those people know an awful lot more than I know, and I'd rather be working with, I'd rather take a percentage of something that I'm doing and sharing that love along with other people that I trust, who are very good at their craft, and work together, which is why I'm looking at working with some agencies like Susie and others, and developing some of the stuff we're doing, the virtual expos with the likes of Kanako Beltong, to give more people the opportunity of what we're doing. And don't worry, I go back to the very, very beginning, don't worry that you haven't even got started yet. A year ago, I was 2 months away. I was 3 months off social media. I was 2 months away from even going live, and things have changed, and it hasn't bothered me. And despite everything that's gone on in my life this year, I've just evolved and adapted, and so can you. But you got to ask yourself this: where will you be this time in 12 months' time? Don't get left behind. Please, please, please do not get left behind anymore. Have the conversation with us. At the moment, here we go. OneStream Live up until 5th of January. I've got 40% off using that code. Celebrate 40 and 10% off year. That's for monthly plans, by the way, lads. And 10% off the yearly plans using Celebrate 10. But again, if you go to OneStream.live and you bottom right hand corner, you'll see the little speech, the red pebbly speech bubble, and ask and speak to one of the human amazing customer service team, and they'll give you some advice, and they'll take your details and put you directly in touch with Joe Shep and the team at Livestream Solutions. Okay, so there we go. That's up until the 5th of January. From then, don't forget, coming up in 2025, we have more ideas about mastering live streaming and digital engagement. I am chuffed. I'll be back to normal on Tuesday, the 7th of January at 20:30 hours. That's 8:30 p.m. UK and Ireland, and 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, and equivalent time across the globe. And in January, I have got a 4-part series looking at the founders of OneStream Live. So episode 1 sees the Chief Technical Officer, episode 2 sees the Chief Operating Officer, episode 3 is the Chief Executive Officer, and episode 4 is a panel of the 3 of them. I'm really excited about getting the lads in the studio, because the stuff that the COO and the CEO shared recently when we had shorter chats with them was really, really great. So you've got to sort of join us in that. So go to OneStream Live on YouTube channel, click into subscribe and follow us for all the latest stuff. The 40% off monthly plans and 10% off the yearly plans is there until the 5th of December, as you were the 5th of January. And remember, your business and everybody's business hinges on adaptability and innovation. Embracing live streaming, digital engagement isn't just an option now, it is a absolute necessity. And I'm going to leave you with this. This is Nick Carlson, who's the Managing Director of Secret Sauce Marketing in the UK. And this was in our live show that we did back in February. Nothing has changed on, he is the Managing Director of a hugely successful digital marketing agency. And this is Nick Carlson's views as MD of that agency on live streaming. Have a very safe, peaceful, and pleasant new year. We look forward to seeing you back. Thank you to everybody who supported myself, OneStream Live, and Livestream Solutions, Livestream Academy in our first full year together. It's been a blast, and we have so much more to come. Don't be left behind. Join us. We'll see you in 2025. God bless you all. Take care.
And that's exactly what I think Livestream Solutions is. You are the specialists that can help us bridge the gap between saying to our customers, we think you should really build this community, but how? Here's the first sort of baby steps, as it were, to get on that ladder. I think people who are still being and sort of a bit embarrassed to actually go on live, they're going to get left behind. So I think you do need to make that leap. And so if you've got partners like yourselves who can actually say hold their hand through those steps, I think it's hugely powerful.